celebrating 10 years of delivering the news and content automotive professionals can count on. CBT News, 10 years strong. Subscribe today. Welcome to CBT News with Bridget Fitzpatrick.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to CBT News. I'm Bridget Fitzpatrick. Thank you so much for joining us today. Here's Chris Riggins with today's top stories.
Thanks, Bridget. According to a Cox Automotive analysis of vAuto available inventory data, used vehicle asking prices decreased during the month of October to their lowest average since April as inventory matched pre-pandemic levels. At the end of October, there were 2.44 million unsold vehicles on dealer lots nationwide, including those run by independent and franchise dealers. Yesterday, carmaker Stellantis announced it had reached an agreement to acquire AI Motive, a company based in Hungary that develops advanced artificial intelligence and autonomous driving software. In order to advance its technological development efforts, the agreement supports the goal of generating $20 billion in additional annual revenue from software-enabled product offerings and subscriptions by 2030. In other news from Stellantis, Ram is recalling 280,000 heavy-duty diesel trucks worldwide due to fire risks. 2020 to 2023 Ram 2500 and 2020 to 2022 Ram 3500 trucks are affected. The problem stems from the buildup of pressure and heat inside the transmission, causing fluid leaks that could start a vehicle fire. 16 vehicle fires and 1 serious injury have been reported by the company, but no crashes. Ford has a new partner to help it overcome EV manufacturer bottlenecks and meet the overwhelming demand for zero-emission vehicles as the race to gain market share for EVs heats up. On November 16th, Rockwell, a leading provider of industrial automation, was selected to ensure Ford's upcoming 3 EV assembly lines will speed up EV rollout. Through this collaboration, Ford hopes to surpass Tesla by maximizing its manufacturing capabilities and workflow. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next is Matt Easton, sales trainer, consultant, and founder of Easton University. We'll be right back.
Delivering the news dealers count on for 10 years. Subscribe today and join thousands of other automotive professionals. CBT News, 10 years strong.
We've all heard the phrase time is money, and that's why you should know how to best manage your time, especially as it relates to your sales. Today, we're joined once again by Matt Easton, sales trainer, consultant, and founder of Easton University, to discuss effective time management. Take a look.
Everybody needs to take this lesson on time management. And so talk to us about the importance of managing time in the area of sales specifically.
Yeah, and it's vital for us to understand time today because time is one of the few levers that doesn't go away when the economy goes down, Jim.
That's right.
We can always lever up on our time. Let me ask you a question, and I think you know the answer because we've already talked about what we're going to talk about, but what's the most valuable thing that we all have?
Time.
Time,
That's
right?
That's right.
Here's where a lot of people get this wrong and where I'm hoping I can win the hearts and minds of a few people out there. Where we get it wrong is we think in terms of, okay, well, time is really valuable, but not necessarily. Let's say I gave you give me a super expensive, super exotic car that you would want.
A Bentley.
A Bentley. I have one of those in the garage. You can borrow mine.
Maybe that's why I said it.
Perfect. So if I give you, or I take my Bentley, right, and I use that to go off-roading, that asset kind of becomes a liability,
That's
correct?
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to do all kinds of damage to the car. This is what I want people thinking of in terms of their time. Now, I'm with the audience out there. If you're anything like me, if you're anything like most people, you're like, I'm going to turn this segment off because I don't want to micromanage my time.
Right.
I'm not going to show you how to micromanage your time. That never worked for me. I would never teach them to do things that didn't work for me. What I'm going to talk to them about is setting their goals and thinking about their time appropriately. For example, you only have a certain amount of hours in the day. You need to make sure that you're using those hours appropriately and you're not scrolling through social media from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m.
That's right.
That's like taking the Bentley off-road.
That's right.
You do that later on in the afternoon. But the simplest way to do that is to not go in and I know it might work for a few people. It never worked for me. Going into your calendar and being like, in this 15-minute block, I'm going to do this, and in this time, I'm going to do this. What I want to show them today is how to create a sheet like this where they can set their goals every morning and then have certain activities that they do every day, whether they're feeling great, not feeling great. There's certain things that they do every day that match up with those goals. And then if you notice on my sheet, I've got 3 major things I have to accomplish today. I had a live event with the New Jersey Apartment Association. I have an interview with the great and powerful Jim Fitzpatrick. I'm doing that right now. And then I have the Entrepreneurs on Fire podcast. Those are the 3 things that I have to do. Only 3 major things that I have to do. But then I have all these little tick boxes on the activities that I have to do every day regardless. And what I have found is when you set sheets like this, time management becomes very easy.
All right, be sure to watch that interview in its entirety right here at cbtnews.com. That wraps up our show for today, but we invite you to join us back here again tomorrow morning for all the latest news and trends impacting the retail automotive industry. And be sure to follow us on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Bridget Fitzpatrick. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
Thanks for watching CBT News, the voice of the retail automotive industry. Join the #1 most watched newscast in the automotive industry. CBT News, 10 years strong. Subscribe today.